What is a foreign underwater drone doing in Philippine waters? That's what the armed forces wants to know after an unmanned submersible was discovered in Masbate 3 days ago.
Now, the device was supposedly deactivated remotely when discovered by fishermen who later turned it over to authorities. The drone had Chinese markings.
An investigation is now underway. But this early in the probe, military officials have a sneaking suspicion that the drone did not turn up in our seas by accident. Brian Castillo has tonight's big story.
At first glance, it looked like a rocket. Fishermen discovered the yellow object floating near the coast of Iniwaran in San Pascual, Masbate on December 30. The device, which was handed over to barangay officials and the municipal police until it made its way to the Philippine Navy's custody, turned out to be an underwater drone. It's a 6-foot device labeled HY119 and made of metal and PVC. It also bore Chinese markings. The remotely operated submersible was reportedly deactivated when discovered. But what is an apparently foreign drone doing in the waters of the Philippines? That's what the AFP wants to find out as its Navy arm conducts further inspection. The military is questioning where the underwater drone came from and what it is for. And of course, there are other questions. How long has it been in the waters of Masbate until discovery? And is the drone's presence a breach of maritime sovereignty?
According to the information, underwater communication and navigation system po ito, and believed to be enable water vessels or devices to communicate with surface unit or satellite by transmitting data.
The drone also has frequency hopping capability, which means that it cannot be easily detected once deployed. Recall that the Philippine Navy admitted to only having, quote, modest to minimal capabilities to monitor and spot underwater threats in our waters. And this is where the armed forces is banking on civilians and other stakeholders to pitch in to guard Philippine territory. It called for vigilance, encouraging immediate reporting and cooperation in the event of suspicious activities. The AFP also reiterated its commitment to ensuring the safety and security of the country's maritime domain, with all available resources mobilized to ward off intruders. While the military is still investigating the origin and purpose of the underwater drone, some maritime experts already suspect seabed mapping operations, which might be a prelude to the deployment of submarines in Philippine waters. In recent years, several nations, like the United States and China, have beefed up capabilities for unmanned underwater vehicles, for surveillance, exploration, and maritime research. For News 5, Brian Castillo. We are One News.